Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a pod test today. Today I have the yellow 7-pot, also known as the Trinidad 7-pot yellow. They're from Trinidad originally, and they get their name from supposedly they have enough heat to spice 7 pots of stew. Kind of very romantic story. I don't know how true that is, but the heat on them is meant to be between 800,000 to a million, which puts them, they can get as hot as some boots. Yeah, I cut this open earlier and the smell on it is just really intense smell. Yeah, it's a beautiful smell, but it's just telling me don't eat it. It smells so hot. Let's see, there's what the inside looked like. I have to be careful, the colour of it messes up the camera a little bit actually. It's kind of intense colour on it. Very intense yellow. They vary quite a lot on the plant. The plant I'm growing, they've got a bunch of pod variation on it. Some of them are quite smooth, some of them are this one's very bumpy. This one has a stinger on the underneath. Not all of them do. They do seem to vary quite a lot on the one plant. But okay. Yeah, the smell is telling me don't eat it, but I can get the seed cap off. Ah, there we go. Alright, here goes. Cheers. God, that aroma is insane. Oh, it's just really full on perfume, fruity. Just the aroma alone. Just the aroma's got heat to it, you know, it's just... I have never had a... It's getting hard to talk. I've never had a chili that tastes that intense. It was really tough to swallow. It was just getting my gag reflex going straight away because... Oh, the heat's building up in my throat. Straight away in my throat. It's starting to creep down the side of my tongue as well, and a little bit on the tip of my tongue. Getting my nose running. Eyes are starting to water up as well. But yeah, that flavour. You could see it was getting my gag reflex going. It was just really tough to swallow. The heat is intense. The heat's building, but nothing's as intense as that initial flavour. Wow. So it's fruity. It's got some. Excuse me. Some kind of citrus notes. I'm getting like lemon peel, a little bit of papaya, pineapple, and that aroma is just still going. But they have a... Oh, my heart's starting to go, feeling the endorphins in my fingers. the heat is just whack on your throat. I mean, this is my first super hot this season, so it's I haven't had that feeling for a while. Wow, it's making me feel brilliant though. That flavour's softening out now. Softening and becoming much more enjoyable. The heat is still very hard on my throat. The flavour's getting sweeter. That fruitiness is, yeah, like I say, becoming smoother, more enjoyable. They must be wicked to cook with. I haven't had a chance yet, but it's that heavy chinense flavour. Fruity. Getting a lot of sweetness now. Really beautiful chili. Gonna be great to cook with. On their own, they're intense. That flavour's just insane. So the heat is moving more to the top of my tongue now. My throat, it's easing off a bit. It's a very warm glow in my stomach. It's not like a sharp stabbing pain in my stomach. It's very warming, encompassing. I think the endorphins are making that spread through my chest a lot. Feeling really good off of it. It's weird, the flavour's gone from being upfront floral, perfumey, too much to handle, and then it's gone sweet and fruity, and now it's back to very floral, very floral. So it's a weird roller coaster of flavours and heat profiles. But wow, what a complex, insane chili that is. And I mean, I've got another one here. This is another one of them. I can show you the pod variation. It's one that size, and this one doesn't really have a stinger. And then this one, which just looks like a flame. Huge pod variation. They look beautiful on the plant. I'm definitely going to grow them again. And that flavour is just... It's still big, it's not going anywhere, it's evolving, but... Wow, that's an intense experience. Yeah, the heat's tailing off a little bit now. It's starting to build a little bit more on my stomach. But I'm going to come back in 5 minutes and see how the flavour and the heat has developed. Hey guys, it's been 5 minutes now. The heat in my stomach is building up actually. It's left the side of my tongue is still burning, but the heat's let up a little bit on the throat. They got a very intense throat burn. Yeah, very intense. But there's quite a lot of heat in my stomach now, which is telling me that the chili that I just ate is actually hotter than I had thought it was at the time, and haven't had 5 minutes to think about it. I think that actually the reason for it is the aroma on it is so intense. Although there's a huge amount of heat, my body senses are just overwhelmed by the aroma from the chili itself, that the heat was kind of taking a back seat to it. The flavor left on my palate right now is like melon, kind of melon and pear aroma. So very soft fruity flavors left now. Very distinctive though. I see melon and pear as kind of soft fruits. They're not overly aromatic, but very distinct in the way that they do have this flavor to them. So the heat's building up in my stomach again actually. Very hot chili, very hot, but the heat is second to the aroma on them. They're just crazy. They look beautiful on the plant as well. Look at that. I'm definitely going to grow them next year, and I'm really looking forward to cooking with them, because all that flavor spread throughout a dish is just going to be something beautiful, very intense, and that's a flavor I'm not going to forget for a while. I really enjoyed that one, and the flavors are still evolving on my palate. Great chili. Yeah. Alright guys, cheers.